This program contains adult language and situations which may be considered offensive to some viewers and/or children, but more likely their parents.
Alright, kiddies. It's Dragon Lord Frodo. Oh, Gravy's waking up because she hears my voice. Gravy loves my voice. So today is May 23rd, 2018. And today's actually a kind of a special day. And let me explain why. Now, it's actually special. I didn't even realize it, but it's actually a special day for many, many reasons. May 23rd kind of is a special day, isn't it? Well, here's the thing, okay? May 23rd, 2014. That was the day I had to go for a fair hearing at the motherfucking sons of bitchin' shithole known as the Seneca Niagara Casino. I had to go for my fair hearing. Yeah, it's not fair. From when I got fired. See, at the Seneca Niagara Casino, what happens is if you get fired or something, you get what they call a fair hearing, which means that you can actually appeal your termination. It's just a way for them to look good, okay? It's just a way for them to look good. From what I heard, nobody ever fucking gets their fucking termination, you know, reversed, you know? Especially the white man, you know what I'm saying? Those Indians over at the Senecas really hate the whites. They pretty much use white people in their casino as kind of like chattel. Okay, it's like, okay, we'll pay this white guy really, really low wages, while the Indian doing the same job is going to get paid more money. But it's fine. Because as soon as another Indian wants that job, just fire the white guy. You know? I kind of feel bad about Rich Viola. Hi, Gravy. You know, he's going to get fired soon from there. I warned him. You know, first time, an Indian comes and wants a job, they're going to be like, hey, Mr. Voila, you need to go home. You know, the chief wants a job. Because you know what it is, those Senecas. Seneca. You know what it is? It's pretty much the biggest, it's pretty much just a big fucking family owned and operated business. Well, they actually have their own fucking country. Yeah. When you go onto a reservation, an Indian reservation, or you go to the casino or whatever, you are pretty much you're pretty much going to a separate country. Even though that separate country is pretty much just a block, you know. You're pretty much you're pretty much going to a separate country. You realize that, right? It's their own sovereign nation. Okay? So that's what happens. And thus, I feel that since it's a sovereign nation, those Indians don't have to pay taxes. So why are taxes being taken out of my paycheck while I'm working there? I shouldn't have to pay taxes at the Indian place, you know? So that was 2014, May 23rd, 2014, that's when that happened. May 23rd, 2016 was the day that I got my fucking knife, which I talked about being illegal, even though that's bullshit. It should not be illegal to have that knife because it was bought at Walmart. But whatever. That's all Dick Griffin's, you know, problem. I think he should do an investigation. I think he should arrest all Walmart employees for selling illegal goods. Why not? If they were selling the fucking knives at the fucking flea market, he'd be all over them like white on rice. You know? According to him, the fucking knife is illegal because it has the spring that pops it out. Even though I bought it at fucking Walmart. Walmart in Amherst, but you know, it's the same thing. It's still Erie County. Still New York State. Still bought a fucking illegal good at a legitimate retail chain, you know. I bet you if I bought it at the flea market, it wouldn't be a good thing. I bet you if people are selling that knife at the flea market, which they do, they would be all over that fucking flea market. The police would be all over that flea market like white on rice. What about Walmart doing the exact same thing? Oh, they get a free pass. They're a big business. They're corporate. You know, the whole thing. I think that's why. That's the same reason why. You know what? That's the same reason why if there's a fight anywhere, like you could be like 2 blocks away from a bar and get into a fight. They will still blame that fight or that shooting on, because there's that bar over there, and they will shut down the bar. Meanwhile, People get into fights at Walmart. People get into fights at the Galleria Mall. And they're just like, whatever, keep the mall open, keep Walmart open, even though Walmart sells alcohol and the Galleria Mall has places where you can drink, like Jack Astor's. And, you know, probably like, you know, P.F. Chang's. I don't know if they sell. I never went to P.F. Chang's or the Cheesecake Factory. Or Bar Louie. Or whatever. They keep those open because they're corporate. It's all about screwing over the little guy. It's like we're not gonna go after Walmart that's selling these knives illegally. No. We'll go after the people that are buying the knives. That's how they operate. I don't know. But whatever. Then last but not least, May 23rd, 2017. What happened then? Well, 1 year ago today. 1 year ago today. I got this at my door. Who is it? Please open up. Alright, get dressed. Open the door. Hi, my name is Dick Griffin. I'm here to arrest you for making threats about some woman that, I don't know, that came to me about shit. That's right. 1 year ago today, Dick Griffin showed up at my door and dragged me out and took me into the fucking Cheektowaga police station. I would then spend the next 28 days at the Erie County Holding Center awaiting forensic evaluation to determine if I'm competent to stand trial. That's a bunch of horse shit. That whole thing with the forensic shit, that's a bunch of horse shit, and I'll tell you why. Because even my lawyer said, hey, listen, here's what's going to happen. If you're found competent to stand trial, the case goes on as normal. You know, we'll do a plea deal or whatever, or go to trial, whatever the case may be. Or if you're not found competent to stand trial, the case is dismissed, but you have to do a year at fucking ECMC. I'm like, okay. So, pretty much what happened was, shit. So pretty much what happened was, so pretty much what he was saying is, hey, listen, if you're too dumb to know the law, then you get off scot-free, pretty much. That's pretty much what my lawyer said. If you're too dumb to know that you committed a crime, you get off scot-free. Which is kind of weird, because like any police officer will tell you that ignorance of the law does not mean exemption from the law. If you don't know that killing somebody is wrong, and you say that, they're gonna say, well, we don't care. You're still going to jail. Well, I didn't know that was illegal. Well, that doesn't matter. What they did to me was nothing more than a big circle jerk. It was pretty much like, hey, listen, you know, we're going to make you sit here indefinitely without a trial, you know, and we're going to make you sit in jail indefinitely until we get around to fucking evaluate you. And I passed. I was found competent to stand trial. I got my plea deal. And that was it. I went home later that night. Took 28 days to get around for me to see a psychiatrist. That's bullshit. And from what I understand, the psychiatrist doesn't even work at the fucking jail. No. They bring outside psychiatrists in to work. Lucky them. Even the fucking nurses, I heard, they're not actually employees of the jail. They're employees. They're just like regular ass nurses that go to the fucking thing there and work. And y'all are wondering what I'm eating. I got this shit from the food pantry. It's pretty much like a bunch of Chinese vegetables. It's like a vegetable stir fry thing. With like noodles. It's lo mein, pretty much. And then I added some chicken to it. And yes, Mom, this shit does come with soy sauce, so that makes it good, right? That makes it fucking good. It's only good if it comes with soy, right? You don't call it soy sauce, you just call it soy. It's just fucking soy. Not soy sauce, but just soy. That's what my mom calls it. My mom just calls it soy. Hey, you want some soy for that? Hey, we're getting some Chinese food. Do you need any soy? Just not, isn't soy like a plant? I don't know. So I'm eating this, this lo mein with soy in it. So today is the 1 year. Today is the first annual International Dick Day, in which Dick Griffin came to my door and arrested me. I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating getting arrested. I'm such a fucking loser. Nah, really though. Ooh, shit. I'm celebrating getting arrested. I don't know. Oh, shit. So we got a new holiday. It's May 23rd is the International Dick Day. I don't know. I should get him a card or something. I should get him a fucking sympathy card. It's like you had to deal with me last year. Now, what kind of fucking card should I get him? I don't know. Maybe I'll just buy him a bunch of donuts. Cops love donuts. Well, he doesn't eat donuts. He eats salads and subs. I'm like, really? What kind of fucking cop doesn't eat donuts? Oh, and by the way, I'm not high right now. Dude, I actually got high last night again. And like I didn't, I'm such a fucking mess, okay? I was such a fucking mess last night. I'm like, fuck it. I'm not even gonna make anything to get high with. That's right. I fucking took a piece of the fucking weed butter and just ate it straight. It was like this chunk that was like that big. Okay, of weed butter. Like, it was like that big. I don't know. But like I was like high as fuck. And it was fucking terrible. Like just eating like a piece of weed butter, like just eating a piece of butter It's just nasty. It's better if you cook it into something, you know? But, like, I didn't really have anything to cook with it. So I just ate it, like, fucking straight. And it's kind of nasty. Like, imagine eating just a fucking piece of butter. Okay. And then now imagine eating that piece of butter with a really weedy taste. Somebody actually said that on one of my comments. Oh, does it taste all weedy? Weedy. She's asking me if it tastes like weed. And I'll tell you the truth. Not really. Not if you cook it into a dish or something. But if you're eating it fucking straight, then yes, it does taste kind of weedy. I mean, like with that rice that I made. Like I'm not gonna say who I got the butter from. But let's just say that I got it as is. I got it as butter. So I didn't actually make it. Like, somebody actually gave me a piece of weed butter. Okay? I'm not gonna mention names. Like, it's not like I got a bag of fucking weed and I made the butter myself. Like somebody actually made that. Where this guy got it from, or woman, we don't know. But, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna say who or where I got it from, because I'm not a snitch. I don't even know if the person that gave it to me actually made it themselves. All I know is that whoever made it forgot to like filter out like the buds in there. So like there's like pieces in the butter that look like they have like black shit all over it. And it looks like mold, but it's not mold. It's just actually like buds that they forgot to like filter out. And yes, when I was eating the fucking rice, there was one part in there where it tasted very weedy. Because I think I got one that had like a real big concentration of the buds. Okay? So, that's that for you. Now yesterday I fucking ate the butter straight. No cook it. Didn't anything or anything like that. And yesterday, oh my god, I was fucking high yesterday. I didn't record it though. But it was almost like like the first time I did it, when I stole my dad's pot and did it. It was almost like that again. Like what do you call it? The stop motion feeling. The feeling where you're just sitting there and you just feel like there's like this, it actually feels like there's like a force field around you. Like it's not something you see, but it's something you like feel. Feels like you're just like, fuck it, there's like a force field around you. Okay, it feels like all your skin just like vibrates. There's like a lot of energy in there. That's That's about it. And, yeah, I was in a real goofy mood yesterday, too. When I ate the rice, I didn't really get goofy. And no, it's not because I was watching Dice and Dice isn't funny. Cause I could see Rich Viola going off on that one. Well, the reason you're not laughing that much is because Dice isn't really funny. No, Dice is the funniest comedian that has ever lived. Okay? I don't know, it's just too fucking high to fucking laugh. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But no, I got the stop motion shit going on last night. I got the fucking... You turn your head and you turn your head around, you're looking around, and then all of a sudden you're just... It's hard to explain. It's like... You're looking around, you're just like... You're just like fucking out of it. It's like... It's hard to explain how this feeling is. It's like... The best way to describe what I'm talking about is... If anyone's ever had surgery or something, okay, and they knock you out, they do the surgery, and then you're just then waking up. You're laying on the fucking thing there. You're just like that. You just woke up, and you're looking around, and it's hard to explain. It's like. You look this way and it's like, boom, it hits you right in the head. It's hard to explain what I'm talking about, but it just seems like you move your head to the left or the right, and it just seems like it pretty much just seems like everything. How do I explain that? It's more like you look and. Like it takes your brain like a second to register that you moved your head. And when you move your head, your brain catches up and is like, "Whoa, what's this?" It's hard to explain, but it's almost what it looks like when it happens. It's pretty much like when you wake up out of a surgery and you're looking around and everything's like you get fucking. You go spacing out when you move your head too much. I don't know how you would explain it. Maybe someone else can explain it better. And then the force field shit. It feels like I got a force field around me when I get high. And now I'm just sitting there like this. Never have I gotten munchies, though. I don't really get the munchies. I get really tired, though. So I went to go lay down, because I was, like, falling asleep. I was, like, sitting here nodding off and shit. Jerking off feels really fucking good on weed. I won't lie. Oh, it just feels weird. I shouldn't say it feels good or better. It just feels different. Okay? Like, you know how like when you jerk off and you get a little dizzy when you come, but this is a lot more intense. Like you actually start like spacing out, really. And then So then I started falling asleep down here at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I went upstairs. Went to go lay down. Remember what I kept saying when I got high the first time I saw Buddha? This time I actually got high and I saw something else. What the fuck did I see now? I saw a bird woman. Okay, I closed my eyes, I started falling asleep. I started seeing a bird woman. A woman with tits and a fucking bird face. So I don't know if that's like some god or something, but why is it that when I get high I start seeing other people's gods? Explain that to me. Why is it? Like, I don't see Jesus. I don't see the Virgin Mary. No, instead I see fucking... Actually, I don't think what I saw the first time was actually Buddha. I don't know what the fucking god is. It's this... I know it's some kind of weird god. It's that figure, I don't know. It has like the fucking elephant head and it has like 6 arms or some bullshit. I don't think it's Buddha. It's like some Hindu shit. Okay? It's like some Hindu bullshit. I wish I fucking saw Buddha. That fat bastard. But no, I saw... What the fuck? Alright, we're looking this up. I'm pretty sure it's a Hindu god. Hindu deities. Oh boy. Shiva. Alright, I think I found it. I think his name is Vishnu. So I get high, I see Vishnu. I think this is him. He doesn't have the fucking elephant face, though. I'm pretty sure that's what I saw. First time I got high when I used my dad's weed. Then the second time I did it, it wasn't even that bad. I didn't even use that much the second time I got high. Hold on. Elephant head. Oh, this is what I saw. Ganesha. Not Vishnu, it's Ganesha. And what is he? The god of success. So that means I'll be a success someday, I guess. Smoking the pots makes me tell the future. Now, what was the other thing I saw yesterday? I saw a bird woman. It was somebody that had a fucking bird face with the beak and everything, but then the body was like of a woman and had tits and everything. Let's look at a bird woman deity. Bird woman. Bird-headed beings in mythology. No, I don't think it was Thoth. I think it looked more like... Oh, let me see something here. It had it was a bird head with a woman's body. I think it was Anunnaki from Sumerian gods. I think that's who I saw. That's how you pronounce it. Anunnaki. I don't know if it had tits or not. It could have. So what is Anunnaki all about? So I'm seeing a Hindu deity of fucking success, and I'm seeing, let's see. What the fuck? It's like I'm a fucking atheist over here. Why am I seeing other people's gods flash before my eyes? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I don't fucking know. But that's what I saw. It might not even mean anything. But it's like you sit there and like eventually you'll just get like that shit. I'm sitting there, I'm laying in my bed. And that started happening. Like it feels like a fucking force field around me. And no, for the most part, it's actually kind of enjoyable. Like growing up, I was always like anti-drug. Like, I don't even want to like drink. I don't even like drinking. I haven't really started getting into doing weed. until like the last couple years. It's just not something that I like. Growing up, I was always just like, whatever. But I didn't see the appeal. Sometimes it's just fun to just, you know, eat some fucking butter and just zone out. Just sit there and fucking zone out, you know? And it's nice sometimes. I'm gonna say this right now though. I'm not gonna be like one of those people that does that shit every single fucking day. I can't do it. I can't do it every single fucking day. There's people out there that'll smoke weed and then go and fucking drive like it's nothing. And I'm just like, really? You're gonna do that? I can't even walk straight high, you know? Fuck, I can't even walk straight sober, okay? You want me to get into a car and smoke weed and then get high and fucking drive? People that go to fucking work high. Now, I'm not saying anyone at my work, but you know what I'm saying. There's people that be like, oh shit, I'm going to work. Well, might as well smoke a bowl before work. Yeah. Gotta smoke a fucking bowl before work. It's just like, come on, man. If I'm gonna fucking do weed, I'm just gonna do it at fucking home. You know what I'm saying? And I don't smoke it, you know what? He'll keep saying, why don't you smoke that James Oreo bird? Always on my case. Why don't you smoke weed? Why? Why? Why do you want me to smoke weed that bad? And I'll tell you why I won't. Because one, it stinks up the entire fucking house. Two, there's fucking kids in the other apartments here. Fucking kids, there's the people above, or like, you know, people in front, bottom and front, top, are like religious. I don't want to smell like fucking weed in here. You know, I just don't want that happening. And then all of a sudden, I get fucking yelled at or something. So I might as well just, if I'm gonna get high, I might as well just do it on my own. You know, there's no smell. Like when you fucking do an edible, there's no fucking smell. You don't sit there and smell like weed for days. It's like the one time I went to Eugene's house and he's just smoking weed. You know, he's just smoking weed constantly. And I get out of his house and my fucking clothes are like stinking of weed. I didn't even smoke any with them. And they still smell like fucking weed. And, you know, the smell lingers, you know what I'm saying? I don't like people fucking smoking anything in my house. So that's why, because I don't like when it stinks like that, like for forever and have to go around and Febreze everything, and I gotta worry about cops being called. I don't know what the fuck happens, but I might as well just play it safe. Better be safe than sorry, right? You might as well. But, oh shit. So then the other thing is that, ooh. What was I gonna say? You might as well just be safe than sorry. Like, even if I had my own place, right? I wouldn't fucking do that, because I don't want my fucking house stinking. If I owned my own house, I don't want my fucking shit stinking like fucking weed all day. Like I said, I can't be one of those guys that just does nothing all day but just smoke weed all day. I'm gonna be like, smoke weed every day. I can't be like one of those people. I know marijuana is not supposed to be addictive, but I think some people take it a little too far. You think, oh well, it never hurt anyone, it never killed anyone. That doesn't mean you gotta go around and smoke fucking weed all day. I could be like that. I need my sobriety once in a while, And then, oh, you know what else pissed me off yesterday? So I'm in here. I forgot to mention this part. I'm in here, right? I'm fucking high as a kite on fucking weed. And all of a sudden, I get this. A knock at the fucking window. And of course, I'm fucking stoned. And I'm like freaking out because now I think it's like police or something. And actually, what it was just the people upstairs decided to order food from Wally's Cafe. Didn't give a fuck. Didn't give a where they were, upper, lower, or whatever. Didn't give a fucking phone number, so default, the delivery guy just defaulted right to my window, started knocking. I need to get the fuck out of Lovejoy because I can't stand, that's one of the reasons I gotta get out. I can't stand when people use that fucking window as a knocker. Don't do that shit. I cannot stand it. I have a fucking doorbell, okay, that you can fucking press and it'll go off. That's fine. Why can't they just use the fucking doorbell and press it? No, instead I get knocks on the fucking window. I don't like being in an apartment where I have to I don't like this first floor shit where people could just look through the windows and shit. I don't like that. I want an apartment where it's like, I kind of want to move back to like an apartment building. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I think I prefer a building more than just like this. Like, I live in a house where it's a rear apartment and then there's an upper front and an upper lower, or lower front and upper front. And then my apartment's just the rear, and then it's split between a downstairs, and then you gotta go upstairs for the bedroom and the bathroom. I don't like how that's set up. I don't like having to go upstairs for the bathroom. But whatever. And then on top of that, when people want me, they just fucking knock on the window. That drives me insane when that happens. Like, I cannot stand it. Or if it's like the police or something, they'll come to the door and just boom. What are they, like, hitting the fucking door with a hammer? The police are like hitting my door with a damn hammer, okay? So it sounds like to me. Don't fucking knock on my door. It sounds like they're fucking breaking down the fucking door. I don't know. But, I had to tell the delivery guy, I was like, I didn't order this. I was like, I didn't order anything. Well, somebody did. Turns out they ordered it upstairs. Couldn't give a fucking cell phone number or anything. So now I have to... Hold on. Who the fuck is this? Massachusetts. Oh boy. Hello?
In South Spring, calling for Michael Constantino. Is this he?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you well. Did you say yes, this is Michael?
Yes.
Okay, this is Signal Health Spring, calling for Michael. We're calling with some important information about a prescription. Please ask him to call us back toll-free at 1-844-560-5741. TTY users should call 711 Monday through Sunday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, the number is 1-844-560-5741. Thank you for passing this message along, and have a good day. Goodbye.
Okay. Okay, that was fucking weird. I know I'm not gonna call it. If they really wanted me, they would call me and talk to me right there. I shouldn't have to, have them call me and then Well, can you call this number? I shouldn't have to do that shit. Alright, here we go. Hold on. Okay. So people are saying it's a scam. Now, what the fuck was I looking at? Alright. Whatever. Hi, Gravy. Man, what the fuck? Oh. So, like I said, don't fucking knock on my window. If it's the police and they really need to fucking get in here, just fucking ring the doorbell, okay? This is not a fucking... This is not a fucking big deal. Just fucking ring the doorbell. No fucking police knock. No fucking knocking on the window. I hate that shit. Please, don't do it, okay? Don't fucking do it. Because all you're gonna do is you're gonna piss me off. And don't piss me off. You know, when you think about it, it's like, if it's the police, they're here to tell me off, or they're here to arrest me or something. They're not here to sit there and hang out, okay? They're not here to sit here. They're not coming to my house to sit here and hang out, okay? They're coming to my house to arrest me or to tell me something, you know? And, you know, if I get arrested, okay, if I get arrested, I'm not going to be in the best fucking mood. Okay? I'm not going to be in a good mood. Okay? I'm not going to be in a fucking good mood. So don't put me in a bad mood first thing, okay? When you knock on my window or knock on my door like you're trying to bust it down. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't fucking knock on my window. Don't fucking knock on my door like you're busting it down. No police knock. No window knock. You know, that's still one thing that I don't get. Okay? So one thing I don't get is when you hear about these stories about the police and they're going to do a fucking raid where they're going to bust in on somebody, you know, doing whatever. And they go through and they got masks on, they got guns drawn. You know, they have those fucking big guns that you know, they're pretty much like they're an inch away from like they're gonna be trigger happy. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be fucking trigger happy going around with their guns. Okay? And that I don't agree with that. You know? Unless it's like something that, you know, has to be dealt with now. Okay, like it has to be dealt with immediately. Like if there's a hostage situation, and you know seconds are critical. You know, I don't agree with it when they do that shit like with drugs or like child pornography or something like that. I don't agree when they do that shit. You're coming into somebody's house wearing fucking masks with guns drawn, okay? Somebody might get hurt. And you know, if you're sitting there and you don't know what the hell's going on, you sit there, you don't know what the hell's going on, you know, you're gonna shoot at them. And there's a cop that gets fucking shot at, you go to fucking jail. Which I don't think is right. Because you're defending your fucking home. You don't know that's a fucking cop. You know what I'm saying? It's better if they just come to the door, knock on the fucking door, and, you know, try to deal with it in the most peaceful way possible. Oh, yeah, I heard you were dealing drugs. We got a warrant here. We need to search the house. We got a warrant. Okay, fine. Don't fucking do that shit where you break down the door and just start going trigger happy and shit. People will panic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then, next thing you know, somebody's getting shot at, police are dead, you know, whatever. Like, if I got a fucking SWAT team at my house because I made a threat toward the protected party, I don't fucking know who that is. Somebody with a fucking mask with guns. I don't have a gun. I don't know if these guys are here to, like, fucking do a home invasion or something. You know? Whatever. But, like I said, I'm not gonna be like one of those people. I'm not gonna sit there and fucking do weed butter every day. You know, because that's just not my thing. Honestly, when I see people like that fucking smoke weed all day and shit, I'm like, how the hell could they even function? Like, okay, it's fun to do it once in a while, but you know what? You know, it's fun to do it once in a while, but now it just gets old. And like I can't just be like, you know, all fucking day. But I guess people, they always like, oh, well, it affects people in different ways. You know, okay, fine. But you know what? I think that there's some kind of similarities. I think everybody has some of the effects whenever they fucking do weed. Like for example, I don't know, it's really fucking weird. Like, it's always a different experience when I do it. Every time I did it, it's always a little different. Like the first time, okay, the first time was probably the most intense fucking one I did. Then again, I used fucking half an ounce of weed, you know, in a stick, one stick of butter. So pretty much what I did was that butter was just pure concentrated THC. That was the first time I did it, probably 2 years or so ago, when I stole that from my dad. Yeah, it was, that butter was pretty much pure concentrated THC, and I ate the whole fucking thing. I didn't fucking know. And I got high. I was high for fucking 3 days. The second time I did it was probably back in, I don't know, October maybe. I went to go see an apartment that was over near Amherst, not Amherst Street. It was near the Wegmans on Amherst Street. So I go to the apartment, I look at it, I'm like, I'm not interested, I leave. And I ended up at that bus stop that's like right in front of the Wegmans there, has like the little shelter on it. And I look at the sidewalk, and there was like a little bag of weed, maybe that big. Right? It was like that big. It was like filled with weed. Eugene said it was like it was probably worth like only $5, $5 or $10, he said. And then I did it. I mixed it in with some butter, with some macaroni and cheese, and I fucking ate it. And you know what? I actually did get high off of it, but I wasn't like sloppy fucking high. I wasn't like, oh, like all that. Like all that really happened. All that really happened was I just started getting goofy. I just started laughing a lot about stupid shit. When the third time I did weed, was when when I did it on tape just then. I did it and I started watching Dice. And when I did it, I was just like, I was kind of out of it. I just like that. And then the fourth time I did it was yesterday. And I just ate like a piece of butter raw with the weed in it. And oh my God, I don't know. That's probably the second most intense one. And I was just sitting there playing video games. I couldn't even concentrate on the game because I was that fucking stoned. What was I playing? I was playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I had to do like some weird dungeon. It was actually not a dungeon, a shrine. It was actually a shrine quest. I forget what it was called, but there's the Lost Woods. Okay, it's like where you get the fucking Master Sword in the game. Well, if you look on the map, if you look straight north of the woods there's actually another forest up there, and that's actually, you go in there, right, and like the whole place is like completely fucking dark, right? And you have to go through this fucking thing, with like a torch or something, and I could not do it. I could not get through this thing while I was fucking high as a kite. I could not get past this fucking part. I'm like, I gotta put this game down because I can't even function. I can't even concentrate on playing this fucking game. I said, I can't do this high. I cannot do this fucking high as a kite. I have to go and I have to put the game down for a couple minutes until like tomorrow or something, you know. And then I was just like, I was like spacing out, like I moved my head, and it's just like that shit. I don't know what you call it. And then I was like, dude, I gotta go to fucking bed. I go to bed, I lay down, and I'm just laying there, my fucking body, so, you know, like that. I feel like I have like this fucking force feel. It's like, it feels like you have like a glow around your fucking body. And I'm sitting there like that. I feel like I'm like just glued to the fucking bed. Like that. And I started dozing off and shit. And I started seeing the fucking bird woman. And I'm like, alright, whatever. But people sit there and say that you get paranoid on when you do weed. And I don't know. I think it all depends on like the situation you're in. Okay? Like, for example, I kind of got paranoid the very first time I did it. And I'll tell you why, okay? I'll tell you why I got paranoid is because the circumstances happened where I stole the weed from my dad, right? So I get high, and one of the things weed will make you do, weed will make you start thinking about the stupidest fucking things. It pretty much makes your brain start thinking about, you know, like stupid shit. That, like, I think that's why people like start laughing at stupid shit. Okay, because like I was like looking at a fucking coin jar. I was like, and I just started laughing at the coin jar. It's because it makes you think of stupid shit, you know? So I think that's what happens when you get paranoid. Like you start, like, it's, instead of it, you know, making you laugh and shit, you're actually start worrying about certain things. Like, I think it all depends on your surroundings and your environment and shit too. The circumstances that happened that day, you know, because like I was like thinking of shit, but it was like, okay, I stole this weed, okay? Now what if I'm in here in my apartment, high as a fucking kite, and my dad starts knocking on the door? I'm gonna be so fucking high that I can't, I like, he would know that I'm fucking high if I answer the door. And it's like that kind of shit. It's like, what if, I would be like, what if somebody tried to rob my house right now, and I was like too high to fight them off? You know what I'm saying? It's like that kind of shit happens, you know? You start thinking about that kind of shit. But no, in reality though, you know, it's all because the weed makes you overthink shit. You know? Either in a bad way or a good way. A good way would be just like, You overthinking about a fucking coin jar. You'd be like, what was I just saying that one day? What was I saying that one day? I was like, if my parents had a coin jar like that, they'll be like the coins will be all the way to the top, and they would put the coins in one at a time so it registers. And then like I'd come along and I start stealing the coins, and then they come back to me and they'd be like, I had the fucker up to here. And, like, in order to fake them out, I would just take my fucking knife and push the bar over a little bit. It was like, that kind of shit was, like, funny to me. And I was like, wait a minute here. Why would I do that when I could just press the fucking button on the thing? You know what I'm saying? Because you can manually change the numbers on it. And then my dad was so bitch, he's like, I had the fucker up to here. Then what was the other thing I kept saying? Something about how I was born permanently high. I don't have autism. Because when my parents had sex, they were both high. My dad shoots his green sperm and hits my mother's green egg. And it'll be like green eggs and ham or something. Yeah, that was fucking stupid. You say that in a normal conversation, it sounds fucking stupid. Oh, shit. You say that in a normal conversation, and it sounds fucking stupid. Okay, like, what the fuck is so funny about that? When you say it high, it's fucking hilarious for some reason. I don't fucking know. Because that's what it fucking does. Again, it's safer than fucking drinking. Drinking like you sit there and fucking throw up if you drink too much. You get a fucking hangover and whatnot. I would kind of compare getting high yesterday to like that first time I got high. But I think it was a little better last night because I wasn't high for fucking 3 days. Like it didn't take no fucking 3 days to make myself feel normal again. Like the first time I did it, I was like, I don't know what the fuck happened. Like I was like for like 3 days after, I still felt a little high. Like I didn't feel normal again. Like it didn't wear off completely. Like I could tell that like second day that I was starting to come down, but I don't know, maybe it was just a slow come down. I don't fucking know. But Eugene's over there like, well, you can't actually get high for 3 days. It's impossible. I'm like, how so? If you sat there and ate all kinds of butter with weed in it, okay, you'll get fucking high. I said, Eugene, take half an ounce of weed, mix it into some butter, and then eat the butter somehow, and see what happens, and eat the whole fucking thing. And Eugene's smaller than me. Okay, so I guess he gets higher, he can get higher quicker because he's smaller. Whatever. Try that and see if you're high for fucking 3 days straight. I don't know. He just said it was to come down. It was just a slow come down, I guess. Which isn't actually high, it's just more like... It's more like a hangover. Okay, I can accept that. But whatever. Because, day 2, I was, still I'd still like, I mean, by day 2 it was a little better, but I was still like, I could still feel it. I don't know. But yeah, but today, I mean, I did it last night, and it was almost the same as the first time, I should say. It's almost the same, except for I'm not having that come down like I had that first day, or yeah, first time I did it. Like it was almost as intense as the first time I did it, but I'm not high for 3 days. I don't know why that is. You know, because maybe the butter that I got, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't as concentrated. I don't know how much weed they used to make the butter that I have. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't fucking know. Maybe I should, like, look it up. Maybe I should, like, do a little research on it. Like, what would actually happen if I took a big, like, not a big thing, but, you know, if I took, like a big chunk of butter, like that big weed butter, melted it down, and just fucking drank it all. First of all, I don't think that would be fun at all. I'll tell you that much. Oh, you'll be high as a fucking kite. You'll be fucking out there. You will be fucking toast. Okay? But remember, you're eating fucking butter. You're drinking straight butter. Okay? Which means you'll be high as a kite, but you also have fucking diarrhea on top of it. Oh, that must be fun. You're fucking high as a kite. You're seeing Buddha on the fucking toilet. You're seeing, what was that one guy's name? Ganesha? Isn't that what the guy's name was? I forget what I said. Ganesha. Oh, it's fun to do once in a while, but it's not something that I can do every fucking day. And weed is a good drug to do. You know why? Because it's, from what I was told, it's not addictive. It's not addictive. You can't overdose on it. And there really is no harmful side effects to it. You pretty much just get high, and that's it. You get high, you enjoy it, you come down, you go about your fucking day. Until the next time you want to get high. And that's about it. You know, it's not like you get high, you come down, and you start getting fucking sick. You start throwing up, like, you know how like heroin addicts do it. It's not like that at all. Pretty much get high, come down, and you go about your fucking day. mean, that's about it. This is Dragon Lord Frodo, and I approve this message. Thanks in advance for watching this.